Catherine. Nice job. I really like your idea here, and the monkey is super cool. I like how you wrapped him around the arch. So you basically have all your components. You just need a little bit of tweaking with size and placement. So what I would suggest is working with the layout. I wouldn't put all of these inside of here. I would maybe overlap some of them, because centering tends to look more static. You can even move the arch over a little bit. It doesn't have to be right in the middle. I know, I don't know, for some reason people tend to think that centering is the way to go, but it just really looks more static, and I really like how this is thrown off. So another thing to think about is visual hierarchy. So right now, the zoo and the baseball is standing out a lot. So you might want to work to, make it smaller or bigger, or, based on the, how important you think it is. I like the use of the repetition, but I would, for some of the smaller ones, again, good use of perspective for that. Smaller looks further away. Make them lighter too. Don't keep the color the same. The color is very strong too, so you might want to work on, maybe just making the color a little fainter. In terms of these waves here, or the water, if you make the ones in the back, again, look a little bit smaller, it's going to have more depth in regards to that. I always like looking at this picture. This is a drawing. Texture also has, uses the laws of perspective, which saying that, it's things closer look bigger. So again, that's just a tool of perspective you can use. You may want to add a gradient to the sky or something. Like if you look at some of these examples, the standard way, even this is a night sky, is to have it lighter at the bottom. So you might want to add something like that. You could also, if you wanted to, add clouds. I posted a couple cloud tutorials. Just look at the thread called resources. So think of how you can unify some of those elements together. So I probably would work with unifying with the color. You've got this really strong brown, and that kind of dominates, so you might just want to make it lighter. And again, if you have a look at some of these examples, really study how unity is created and how consistency is created. With this one, it's basically, there's only like 4 elements, right? There's the trees, the buildings, the mountains, and the text. Well, there's a little bit in the sky, and the repetition of this color down here and up here really works to create unity. So just kind of study some of the ways that unity is created, in terms of color, in terms of design elements, and that's really the way to think about design too. And often simple is best. Again, look at this. If you look at this, you basically have the trees, the cable car, the buildings, and the clouds, even some kind of little cloud like this in the background. Notice the way the name is. The city name is big and California is small. Again, visual hierarchy. So like I said before, you already have all your elements. You just need to play around with them now to create unity. And you also need the city name somewhere. I know you have home of the Cardinals. So what I would do is put the city name. You can even bring the arch down a little bit if you wanted to, so it's not as big, or you just want to be able to fit in the city name. And then I would put home of the Cardinals. Let's go back out here again. Something like this. See, this is the tagline, the city by the bay right here, and see how small it is. So that's kind of as much importance as you want to give the tagline. And again, this is the tagline, City of Roses down here, and Portland, Oregon's really big. Okay, so anyway, yeah, you're almost there. Just a little bit more tweaking and unifying. And, always, you can grab me on Hangouts if you want feedback before you post, or just shoot me a quick email, and I can do another one of these for you if you want. Or I'm offering to meet in a WebEx room maybe on Saturday if people want feedback. So anyway, I'm available. So okay, so anyway, nice job.